Steam games. Everyone loves them. And everyone loves furries. Well, not everyone. There are lots of games on Steam. With that comes a lot of furry games. A lot of certain types of games. I found some of the most underrated furry-related games on Steam, and we're going to check them out. The first game that I found is called Fetch the Ferret, where you play as a pink ferret called Fetch. It's a rhythmic platformer game, and has some fucking awesome music. The full game is around $25, which is definitely a good price for it, because it's amazing. I went with the demo for this video. Upon loading in, I was greeted with amazing background music and a very nice looking title screen. But for some reason the game started in a very low quality, so I very quickly turned that up. We then get to the tutorial, and I had no idea how the controls worked at first. I was trying to figure out so hard how to use the camera, and then I learned that you just scroll with the mouse wheel to turn the camera. I've never seen a game use the scroll wheel to turn the camera before, but honestly, I like it. Now, the only problem I've ever had with controls is it teaches you how to do the controls in controller, which I was on keyboard and mouse because I'm a pro. But honestly, you just look in the control settings, you can find how to control. One thing I really liked about this game is how you could hold the jump button to kind of like glide in the air. Like, I've seen it in other games before, but it's just really cool how you can like maneuver the maps using the different abilities that your character has. After the end of the tutorial, we are thrown into the stunning visuals of the world. We then dive deep into the forest to see Fetch, chilling in a little patch of grass. Upon waking up, we get a candy cane costume, and you know I had to put that shit on like right away.
Look at him, he's so freaking adorable!
Anyways, because of Fetch's stupid allergies, we have to get out of the forest as soon as possible, avoiding these big old yellow columns of allergy. Yeah. Now, the game is meant for both people who enjoy high-speed platforming and people who enjoy like a more comfortable type of game at their own pace. But like the speedrunner I was fucking zooming down the forest. The levels are like so calming, have amazing colors to them. I actually just lost track of time while playing the game. Like, I did not even realize how long the footage I was recording was until I got to editing. The only part I ever got stuck on was around this area, because I didn't see the area where you could go like down. I only saw the area where you could go up, so I didn't know there was like two paths for it. It's really cool how a game kind of lets you choose your own path. The game wasn't too difficult once you learned where to go, but it also wasn't too challenging either. Like, I never really got mad at the levels. It's very easy to recover from like a failed jump. After we leave the forest, we come to this little sanctuary looking area, and through this doorway we find the best level in this demo.
Just look at how cute he is when he runs! Ah!
Now this part of the game is where the rhythm went real. It incorporates the music so well into the levels, it's like amazing how it can just use the music and the level to create like the best platformer game I have played. This level is just so amazing, even sticky keys annoyed me at one point. It was just like, both the sound and level design are just had me astonished. I was like, wow. Which is why I do like indie games a bit better than AAA titles, because they have more love put into them. Fetch the Ferret is an amazing mix of platformer and music. It just has an amazing soundtrack, amazing gameplay, some controls that you kind of have to get used to, but once you get used to them, they're easy to use. The levels aren't too difficult, not too easy as well. Provides a little bit of a challenge sometimes. But honestly, it's an amazing game, and it's still in early development, so please get your hands on it, have some fun. I hear it has a multiplayer version too, so play with some friends as well. That being said, on to the next game. The next game is Endless Furry Killer 2020. Now, this might not seem like a furry game per se, but it came up when I searched furry. It has like nobody playing it, and I want to just see what the fuck it was about, so let's hop right into it. Also, this game is not relevant to anything I played before, so, you know. And while it was booting up, I was greeted with this ugly fucking face. Like, what the hell is that? That's scary, bro. Upon booting up the game, it gave me a disclaimer about it does not support any type of real-world violence or hate against any type of group. What the fuck is this music? Ah, fuck, no. There we go. Much better. At the bottom, they had a persona index which was full of these creatures, and I was just like, what the fuck? Very cute furries, though. Very cute furries.
Why is the music back? What the fuck? I thought I turned it down.
Upon booting back into the game, I saw these little red things and I was confused what they were at first. They're explosive barrels. Then one of those little furries came rushing at me. So I fired at it, and I found out that you have a range. You can't like hit anyone with it like that's past 3 feet of you, which is kind of stupid. While I was playing the game, I noticed my frame rate was fucking... What the hell? It was tweaking. It was going from like 900 to 2,000 frames per second. I guess one good thing about this game is it has high frame rate. I was confused why there were no more furries, but then I noticed it said next wave. I had to click that button to go to the next wave. Eventually I just ended up getting bored and let a furry kill me to just see what would happen. And it took 2 of these fuckers like 90 years to kill me. Like, oh my god. There's no way you could actually legitimately die in this game.
You actually let a furry kill you. Pathetic.
Damn. Now, I didn't really have too much fun playing... Why the fuck is the music back? Like I said, I didn't really have too much fun playing the game, but honestly, I don't think I'm the target audience for the game, so that's probably why. It was also just kind of seemed a bit poorly made, but I could tell it wasn't really hating on the furry fan. It was mostly just made as a joke, like, just judging by the art style. With all that being said, it's time to move to our third and final game of this video, Fox Crate! Now, Fox Crate is the only one that didn't have a demo and cost money on this list, so I actually paid for this one. But it is so worth the $5 that it cost. It has such a cute little art style. You play as a little fox dude and you go around delivering packages to people. The soundtrack was amazing and it even had a cardboard filter you could turn on or off. I went with off just for the video's sake. Now this game actually had a character selection screen. I went with Flynn because he was a classic orange and white fox, and I love orange and white foxes. The basic premise of this game, it's a puzzle game where you have to put the boxes in your truck to allow to like pick them up and deliver them to the right house at the right time, and you have like 2 minutes to do so. It's a very basic concept for a game, but it was really well executed. I even got 2 achievements on my first delivery. You could either choose to drop the package off at the door, or you could hand it to them in person. At the end of each level, you could pick an effect. I picked incoming pickups, where you have to pick up packages from 3 different locations, but it adds 45 seconds of your time. It was actually a little tricky to figure out how to place the boxes in the truck to be able to just grab and go to each house. Like, it's better to put the packages furthest away in the farthest part of the truck, and then put the packages closest in like the front of the truck, so you can grab those easier. It just takes a lot of strategy on where you put your boxes. That can mean you finish a day or you don't finish a day. Now I thought the pickup packages, you had to pick them up and re-deliver them, but no, you just have to pick them up and put them in your truck, and you just leave them there for the rest of the day. It's a very simplistic style. It kind of reminds me of like a child's drawing, which is just the charm of this game. It's beautifully put together. All the characters, even the ones you just deliver packages to, are well designed, and it's just like, it's such a cute, simple package delivering game. And it gets trickier as time goes on and more packages are added. For day 3, I went with fragile packages, because there's no way I could memorize an entire map. The game really makes you think outside the box, and kind of lets you plan your own route out, you know? To just make sure you hit every house on time and deliver the packages to the right houses, in time. I only played until day 3 for this video, but I could see myself getting sucked in playing hours of this game, to be honest. It's just so addicting, so simple, but also a little tricky how you know, move the packages around. Also, with more effects that you add, the trickier it'll get. If you have $5 and some free time, please consider buying the game. It's amazing. Trust me, you will not regret buying this game. Like I said about Fox Crate, if you have any spare time, please check out the games that I showed. You can either get the demos or just buy the full thing to support the creators. You will not regret supporting the creators. They do amazing work on these games. This video was really enjoyable for me to make because I got to explore some games I otherwise would not have known about. I got the idea for this video from Knightsy and Giuseppe's videos about Steam games, so go watch them as well. I'll throw a link in the description. That's going to be the end of this video. I know it's not the usual type of content I post. I'm going to try and do more other types of content than just gaming videos. I hope you all stay safe, love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.